Hey friends, I am back and I'm super excited because today I get to show you what's blooming. A lot of the things that I have, I seeded indoors the first week of February, and then 2 weeks later I seeded a couple more. So I wanted to show you, it is April 24th, and just progress. They're starting to bloom. I'm starting to get some fruit. So I'm excited to show you. Before I do that, I really want to say thank you for everyone that has subscribed. I have more than 500 friends, and that's really important to me. You guys mean a lot. You guys share a lot of tips and ideas for me, and you keep me encouraged. So if you stay tuned towards the end, I will do a little giveaway. Never done that before, but I think it'll be pretty exciting. And I'll describe that towards the end. So let me show you what I have. So this is towards the end of my house, of where the garden is. And I'll head towards the front. I have my neighbors are outside playing in the pool, and they're very close, so I wanted to kind of keep some of the noise over there. This tomato is doing really good. It's actually doing exactly what I want it to do. It finally tipped over, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing. If you look at one of the first videos I have, this one was doing really poorly, but it's picking up like a champ. It's doing really good. The only thing that I've done to these is I've cut these suckers off, and those are the little branches that come at a 45-degree angle. So maybe that's helping. So this one is starting to bloom. It doesn't have a tomato yet, but I have others that do. My peas here have been doing so well. I don't even know what's new, what's old, because they're tangled in here. I think that's one thing that I would do a little bit different next time. Is I really thought that they would kind of trail out, but these are not the trailing peas. So next time I will put them all on one edge of the bed, which I think I might still do it here. I had some zucchini and squash here, and I have a rodent that's just having a feast, and that's all that's left. I don't know if I will keep those or not. But another thing on the peas is, look, I still have one, and I've been snacking on these for a while now. You see how I put these in? I mean, I really spaced these out. There's one here, one there, big spaces. They don't need that at all. And if you watch other YouTubers, I watch Casey. She just lays out the seeds. Next time I'm definitely gonna do that, because there's a lot of space in here, and they didn't need that at all. My radishes are doing amazing. I have quite a few that have taken off, and I also have a pest that, or a couple of them, that I've come out here, and in one day they do all this damage. I have noticed that if you come early in the morning, you catch them sooner than later. See right here, it's just disastrous sometimes. My carrots are doing really good when I come and water them, which I do in the mornings. They do kind of lay over. They're still not as strong to keep themselves up, so I kind of come out here and shuffle them a little bit to get them to stand back up. Lettuces are doing really well. I believe that is spinach, and that has taken off. Look at this. If you notice, there is a lot of sand, because I did mix in some compost and stuff with my topsoil. My topsoil did have a mixture of sand. I will put in my compost over. It's almost ready to be laid out, so hopefully that can add some more color and some more moisture to the top of the beds. I don't know what these are, but whatever it is, if you know it, let me know. They well, this one is just one. I mean, it's bloomed over and over. Like every day I come out and there's a new bloom or a dead one, and I just deadhead it and I just cut it off. And where I cut one off, I get so many more. And I did have another one of those pests. As you can tell, there's some turds in there, and I found it, so I got rid of that. All of this is my celery from last year, and then it's still going, and it's doing quite well. It's pretty thick, so I use that. I use celery to juice mainly, so I'm excited to do that soon. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is chamomile. I just kept this one from last year as well, just to see, and now it's started to bloom. I haven't looked it up yet, but if you know, let me know. The watermelon and melon have really just taken off. You can tell that there's, and I'll have a close-up on here, a tiny watermelon that maybe will pollinate. Zucchini and squash are doing well. Here is my cantaloupe, and it's starting to trail. I'm so excited. I think I really liked its spot there. And over here I have all my tomatoes with a little mixture of some sunflowers in the back. They're back there. I'm gonna add some more that are in the very back. There's quite a few. There's a couple that I snuck back there. My tomatoes are doing their thing as well. See this one? I'm not caging them because I just want to see what happens. I did have a volunteer last year and it did really well, and I just let it do its thing. So that's what I'm doing here. The only thing I've done different is I've started to remove the suckers early on. I didn't do that last year. So we do have some blooms, and we also have a tomato. I'll have a close-up of that one, but we do have a tomato going. It's just one out of all of these. You see my shadow. These are tomatillos, and I don't see a tomato forming yet, but I do have a lot of blooms, and these blooms are really beautiful. They're just yellow, very bright color. And same goes to these. I have other tomatoes here as well that are doing their thing. They're slanting over, and they're gonna trail out. That's what I really wanted. And then over here, Snapdragon is looking pretty good. To me, it looks like popcorn. Look at that, how gorgeous. And these are also doing really well. I really love how this turned out, and it's in the center, in the front of this bed. This is the flowering kale. I have 2 of those, and I believe this is a cauliflower. I did have a pest back here. I don't know what they're called. I didn't look them up, but you found them in the back, and all you do is take them off and you kill it. But they do this damage. Then over here we have the marigolds, which are really beautiful. The color is amazing. It's just like a blood orange red color. We don't want to look at that. This is my last year's nasturtiums. They're running its course. My cabbage, oh my goodness, it has done really well. This is the one my daughter brought from school. Also wanted to have a little pest out here, but I got rid of it right away and didn't have any more returning. Come over here, we have my zinnias. I didn't think I would love zinnias this much, and they haven't even bloomed yet. One has. There's a look of this zinnia right there. It's a pink color. And we've got a lot that are about to start. Go. See that beautiful color? So each one of these is getting near to opening up, and I'm assuming that all of these other areas will get some more. So I'm hoping that's what that is, because this is the first time of growing them. And then in front I have all my onions, and they're kind of strange because You can tell the difference between, they're much slimmer on that end and much thicker over here, but they're doing good. Over here on this bed, I have some more marigolds. These are really taking off. And then I have tidy tomatoes here, which I'm really loving. They're blooming, and I've got quite a few tomatoes. I'll have a close-up of that. And then over here, I have my blue Victoria Salvia in the back, and my other Snapdragon. This is the only one that has bloom, with the other one over there, right on that side. One thing I will say, also lessons learned, and I have a lot of space in between them. They're not very wide, so I could have fit a couple more in between. And I don't have anything blooming over here except for the size of this mixture over here. I did one broccoli, one flowering kale, one broccoli, and then over here I have 2 cauliflowers, and that combination is also doing really well. This hasn't really grown much. This is the one I found in the compost. It's a potato. Also found that in the compost, and that's coming up. And then these are all my newbies. These are cantaloupe, watermelon, and a lot of sunflowers. The idea for those is, excuse that, but they're gonna go on that side of the backyard. This is how everything is looking. My showstoppers are my tomatoes. They're filling in pretty quickly. And then after that, these are my peppers. So they're starting to doing their thing. And you notice the color? And the color down here. So I know that they needed some nutrition, and I did add the fertilizer, the worm castings, and it looks like they're all doing really well right immediately after. You can tell right away. So that's it for the giveaway. This is coming from me. This is not coming from anyone. I do want to give someone a full bag of worm castings. I love the Vermicera type or brand, and I want to give that to one of you. So if you're a US resident and you don't have a P.O. box, because I don't think that we can deliver to a P.O. box. This is my first time, so I've never done this before. I would ship it through Amazon. And all I want you to do is like this video and comment by telling me something that you love. I want to get to know you. I treat you like my friend, so the moment I see one of you subscribe or comment me, I quickly want to respond back, and I just like chit-chatting with you, and I'll take all of the advice that I can get. So I'm very appreciative of that. So I want to really get to know all of you guys. So if you can tell me something that you love. Obviously I love gardening, but this is new. For a while I have loved to do puzzles. I love that. So just something like that, very simple. I just really like to get to know you, and so comment, like it, and then I'll pick a winner, and I'll announce the winner in the next video, and I'll message you directly to get the information to get it shipped out to you. Other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll keep in touch.